Hi guys, this is Ashley back with another video. Before we get into the video, like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. So I got back that Megan Thee Stallion wants to make amends with Nicki Minaj, wants to have a conversation to see if they can square away their differences. It's not really that they have like heavy beef. It's that Nicki feels like Megan is, an opportunist, or what you want to call it, fake, does whatever to get to the top, however you want to put it. And Megan feels like the issue between her and Nicki has taken a toll on her career. Not heavily, okay? Not like, oh, it made or break her career, but she feels like the fans are divided, talking about the Barbs and the hotties. And she feels like a lot of blogs come after her because she is not cool with Megan. She's not cool with Nicki Minaj, okay? Now, I think it's because of the situation with Tory. I think if people knew exactly what happened between her and Tory, that would help people see her in a better light. But she thinks it has to do with Nicki Minaj. She tried to make up with Nicki Minaj last year after WAP. And after that, it didn't go the way she thought it was going to go. And Nicki unfollowed her on Instagram. With that being said, there's going to be a bunch of events that they're going to see each other at next year when Nicki drops her album, either late or early next year. And if Nicki gets nominated for certain awards, she's going to see Megan Thee Stallion. She's going to see, Cardi, all these people. And Megan doesn't want it to be awkward. Megan doesn't want it to be awkward. If she's sitting at a table, she says hi to, everybody at that table. And she can't say hi to Nicki Minaj because they have an issue. So she feels like, it divides the fans and people are taking sides. And she feels like a lot of bloggers go after her because she's not cool with Nicki Minaj. But the ball is in Nicki Minaj's court, okay? Because she's already, from when I got back, has already reached out to Nicki, okay? Not maybe recently, but she's reached out late last year. And after that, Nicki really hadn't talked to her. So she feels some type of way about that. And then also, Nicki was taking shots and records. So was Megan. But, Megan wasn't happy about that either. She wasn't happy about that live that Nicki did a couple months ago. And for the people asking, oh, why did Megan and Nicki, have an issue? Like I stated before, I stated this last year. What happened was Nicki and Megan were supposed to do another song together after Hot Girl Summer. And, she also asked Drake, but we all know how Drake gets down. And Drake was trying to smash Megan, okay? But Megan wasn't, feeling that. She wasn't feeling like, oh, I have to smash you to get a collaboration. Megan don't do stuff like that, okay? That's one thing about Megan. She like you. If she don't, she don't. And I think she was already seeing somebody at the time. I don't know if it was Tory, but she was seeing somebody at that time while, Drake was trying to holla. And so with that being said, the collaboration never came about. This is after Hot Girl Summer because Megan's team and certain people at Roc Nation were telling Megan that she wasn't going to be able to get a top 10 record or a number one with Nicki Minaj. And there's this terrible rumor that goes around that if you collab with Nicki, you're not going to get a number one, or it's not going to chart because, she's blacklisted. So that's what they tried to spread about Nicki, and that's not true. It has been debunked by Say So and trolls. Okay? And they stopped Move Your Hips from going top 5. Because they debuted it at number 16. It was supposed to be top 10, top 5. But they took sales away. With that being said, So to make it up to Megan, they put Beyonce on the record. Beyonce does it for free, basically, because of her relationship with Camel Face. Then, this all gets back to Nicki. Mind you, she didn't go on Queen Radio when she was supposed to because she had a quote-unquote photo shoot. Okay, remember, she was supposed to go on Queen Radio after Hot Girl Summer, did not go. So, then the collaboration with Cardi B and, not Nicki, Cardi B and Megan Thee Stallion, WAP. And Nicki, from when I got back, kind of looked at her like, okay, but weren't you just talking about Cardi? Because allegedly Megan Thee Stallion was talking junk about Cardi and how Cardi can't rap. And how she don't write, she can't rap, she can't do this, she can't do that, she's popping for no reason. That's what I got back to. She was talking junk about Cardi, which Cardi B knows. Cardi B knows that Megan Thee Stallion was throwing shade and talking junk, but Cardi doesn't care because Cardi only cares about number ones. The same way she would collab with Nicki Minaj because all she cares about is a number one. She knows he's going to go number one, and then she knows that the will start to support her because she collaborated with Nicki Minaj. Because there's another rumor that goes around that once Nicki collabs with you, you get some of the barbs as fans. So that's why a lot of these artists always try to say, oh, I love Nicki Minaj. I want to collaborate with Nicki Minaj because then the barbs will, cater to you or, start streaming your music. That's what they be saying. So with that being said, Cardi just cares about the number one, and she knows that she's going to get some new fans, a bag, and a number one if she collaborates with Nicki. And then moving on to Lil Nas X, Nicki's team had advised her that it would be a good idea to, embrace Lil Nas X and, the Doja Cats, the younger rappers, the ones that show her love all the time. Because, they're trying to get rid of that narrative that, Nicki is bitter, that she don't want to leave her spot, or she can't just forgive and move on. There's that narrative that goes around for no reason. And as for her leaving her spot, Nicki's only 38, but she's not gonna rap forever. But I don't understand why they're trying to force her to leave so badly because she's older. That doesn't make sense to me. And that doesn't mean she has to collaborate with them. What they just want is when they publicly show love, you kind of just acknowledge it, even if it's behind the scenes. Because, a lot of people think in the industry that, like, Nicki's mean. Okay? So, like, when somebody show you love, you just acknowledge it and say thank you or I appreciate it. Even if it's behind the scenes, it doesn't have to be public. Because there's a reason why Nicki doesn't show love to certain people publicly, because she knows how the barbs are and how the barbs will just run to that person because they think that they love Nicki Minaj. Okay? And she doesn't like that. She does not like that. She doesn't like when artists do that. And going back to what I was saying before, why, Megan would not smash Drake, but, she allegedly was messing around with Camel Face. Camel Face has her career in the palm of his hand. Okay? Drake, yeah, the feature would have helped, but it's not like he can really pull strings like a Camel Face. And that's why she was like, get out of here. Versus Camel Face, she will be more inclined to do whatever he says. And yes, Beyonce knows. Beyonce knows, and she can't really do anything about it. Like she couldn't do anything about Rihanna. She couldn't do anything about Rihanna. She's not going to do anything about Megan right now because Camel Face is trying to milk whatever he can get out of Megan Thee Stallion. And then after he's done, he's going to throw her to the side like he's going to do with Meek Mill. Meek Mill released a song like what, 2 days ago. Nobody's talking about it. If Meek continues to release flop records, Camel Face is going to move different with Meek Mill. Because one thing Camel Face likes is money and benefiting off of others, okay? That's one thing he likes doing, is benefiting off of others and artists. That way, he don't really have to do much if he's eating off Rihanna, Meek, Megan Thee Stallion. He don't have to release music. If he's eating off his wife, he can just sit back and relax and do his investments and other things like that. That's why he only releases music when he wants to. And before I go, somebody asked me about, the Miley and Nicki Minaj situation, if they will ever make up. And what I got back is that Nicki do not mess with Miley. And probably never will, 100%. Because she feels like Miley was being messy and trying to capitalize off of the situation with her and Cardi by saying, "Oh, I love you, Nicki, but I listened to Cardi in a record." Which she was just trying to be messy. Because there's no reason why you would put that in a record. And then on top of that, that's why she outed Miley Cyrus on Queen Radio and spilled the beans about her allegedly giving head to Mike Will Made It in the studio, which is something allegedly Miley would do. Now, Miley isn't too happy about that, because when Liam found out, obviously, they're no longer together. So, Miley and Nicki will probably, if they run into each other at award shows, they'll be cordial, but it's not going to be like they're going to be besties. Too much damage has been done, and as I've said before, and other people said before, that Miley Cyrus family member is responsible allegedly for the blacklisting of Nicki Minaj, because of Nicki saying, "Yo, Miley, what's good?" And even though she's saving the baby, I guess "Yo, Miley, what's good" is so bad. And, Nicki called her the B word, but Miley Cyrus calls herself the B word. I mean, if you call yourself a B word, why does it matter if somebody else call you a B word? I mean, tomato. But anyway, like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Let me know in the comments, would you like Nicki to make up with Lil Nas X and Megan Thee Stallion? And we already know how y'all feel about Doja. But anyway, have a great day.